Question: Then I do not understand. You have kept telling me do not worry about the New World Order, do not feed the New World Order, yet you keep giving me information that would imply that something as the New World Order is impossible to avoid. Answer: the reason for that is because you have let yourself be manipulated by the whole propaganda around the whole topic. To you, and many people, the New World Order is a group of billionaires wanting to enslave the rest of the planet, and to an extent, that was true before, being the keyword. You, as a planet, are being pushed towards a one-world government. Through the different timelines for the current plan for your planet, there are high stakes for something like a global force to occur. Your current problem with it is that you cannot see how it is being done. What is so-called the New World Order is what has been cancelled already, but the fact that the old New World Order is not going to take place does not mean a New World Order is not going to take its place. In other words, you may be headed towards a one-world government, and there may be elements inside it trying to use it for their own self-serving purposes, but, if it happens, it won't be what the monarchs and patriarchs of the old New World Order are expecting to happen. There will not be enslavement, there will not be microchip population, at least not with the current plan for this planet, but like I mentioned to you before, everything can change. There is still a very unlikely chance that a decision is made into allowing the old New World Order plan to take place, but I seriously doubt it will ever occur. Question: I already went over what I thought my last question was going to be. It feels like I'm on a roll, so I'll just go on for as long as I can. Someone mentioned to me, how is it possible that you are not in contact with the group who is in charge of the New World Order people? How would you not know what the other groups in your, whatever it is group, are doing? Answer: if you are thinking about the Galactic Federation of Light, I have already explained to you that they do exist, but that name is not real, and they do not work in the way it has been described through the different channels that have been spread around your alternative media outlets. They are just one group of extraterrestrial beings. I belong to a different one, and there are more, but immediately around Earth, the number is not that big, but it's more than one. We are assigned different tasks, and again, we are extraterrestrials. We are not gods. We for sure have more technology than you can imagine, but that doesn't mean we are all supermen with superpowers. Abandon that fantasy concept about us. You don't even understand what planet Earth is. You barely even understand that it is a living being. That planet Earth is, for lack of a better term, a person, just like you and me, but you cannot understand how that can be. Earth has its own soul. Earth is another being, or rather, a group of beings incarnated into one body, and that body is your planet. It's an enormous soul group incarnated all at once into one's physical dense body, and that is not even the base explanation of what Earth is. I can only send you information that your brain can process. The rest, I can barely use metaphors, and not even then you would be able to transmit the concepts in a proper manner. Suffice to say, I am in one group of beings with one mission, and that is my main concern, and my only concern. Why? Because the other groups are just the same. Therefore, the group in charge of allowing or stopping the New World Order plan is in full capacity of dealing with it, and like I told you once, whatever the result, is the same for us. Repopulation will take place, as repopulation is the one plan for this planet in this dimension and in this timeline. If the old New World Order is allowed to happen, that just means accelerating the plans, as I once mentioned, but it doesn't change my normal activities, not even in a minor way. Therefore, I am not that concerned about it at all. Question: I feel like this is enough for now, but I need to ask, because you sort of already confirmed this in a thought communication, and not an automatic writing experiment like this one, but, are you myself, in the future? And if so, can you explain how you can be me in the future, with me being here at the same time? Answer: I did give you the explanation of time already, even if you cannot understand it. I am indeed yourself. That is why we can have this communication, because our soul is the same soul. It's only existing in different planes of existence at the same time, but they are one and the same. Therefore, my soul and your soul are the same soul in all denominations of the word. I am you, and not even in a metaphorical we are all one sort of way. I am actually you, reincarnated twice, if you need to get technical, but I rather keep information from you, because not everything is needed to be known by you or anyone else about yourself right at this time. But yes, I am you, from the timeline where all this happened. I am you from the timeline where I was able to come back to planet Earth in 2008 to start communicating with you, and I know you think all of this is your imagination and that all of this is science fiction entertainment for a big numbers of people listening to my words right now, but everything is as it's supposed to be so far, because, if it was not, I would not be here. If you had changed timelines, this communication would not be happening. Therefore, you did not change the plans that I had for this time incarnation. I do wonder how much more can your brain process at its current level though. Question I think I better cut off here. This is all reading like I am writing a science fiction novel, and I don't know that precisely that is the impression I want to share with the world. Answer: we will talk in another occasion then. Always remember, be wise on your own truth.